Hey, this is Sherry Kirkland, and I'm sending this out to everybody in my Academy of Online Success team. I seem to be getting some of the same questions over and over, so I wanted to put this video together to sort of lay out for you what your next 6 months with the Academy of Online Success might look like. Now, um, I'm not sure exactly how you got introduced to the Academy. It was probably through the three-step profit site like you see here. I send pretty much all of my traffic through this system because it actually takes somebody through, step by step, 3 steps. Step one, to activate your own three-step site, and this will become much more clear at the end. Step two helps you set up your very first GetResponse account and your GetResponse affiliate account so that you can start having your first stream of income from your prospects that you send to the three-step profit site. And then thirdly, it introduces you to the Academy of Online Success and gives you the ability to join through there. More on that a little bit later. And then once you get all 3 steps set up, you actually have your own three-step profit site affiliate link that you can start sending traffic to. The three-step profit site is a free sales funnel that leads people to the Academy. The reason you would want to do that is when you send people directly to the Academy, they're required to pay right away, and that'll scare a lot of people off. You want to send them to your three-step profit site and let your, I believe there's 12 autoresponder letters that you can import and use. You don't have to edit them at all. They're right here in Part D. You get taught how to set those up. Those autoresponder letters will begin to communicate with your prospects, and it helps them to know you, like you, and trust you to the point where they will be ready to buy their first Academy of Online Success course. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the courses and what they cost. The first course is $25 a month, and it includes the List Mastery course, which you see right here on this big blue button, and the Instant Traffic Bootcamp, which you see on this big button. There is also another product in here called the Dean's List product, 30-day income challenge. I'll explain that in just a minute. Let me first explain these two. List Mastery course. The List Mastery course teaches you the importance and the power of building a subscriber list using an autoresponder. And let me just stop right there for a minute. Maybe you don't understand what that means. Maybe you've used an autoresponder in the past. Wherever you come from, I'm going to tell you that if you don't take the time to master that skill, you should just quit your online marketing business. I'm dead serious. This is such an important skill, and it's a foundation to your business. It's like, a carpenter trying to go in to build a house without a nail gun or a hammer. Or some nails. It's just nearly impossible. It's that important. So my suggestion to you would be, when you get into the Academy, purchase the $25 course and hang out in here until you get through all the coursework and you take action. You get your autoresponder set up, and you begin then focusing on the Instant Traffic Bootcamp, where we show you simple, easy methods that you can start getting people and eyeballs to your three-step profit site. You always want to send people here first. Now, one of the things that you will learn in the Academy, in the List Mastery course, is how to start building your own capture pages. And I was going to pull one of mine up real quick. I meant to have it all pulled up for you. This is just one of my notepad files where I keep a bunch of stuff. Oh, I think it's at this domain, stopsellingandwin.com, www.stopsellingandwin.com. This is something that I've learned in the academy. It is how to build my own capture page. So I don't necessarily, now that I'm a little more experienced, send people directly to the 3-Step Profit site. I send them here first because my target market is other network marketers who struggle. So I want them to understand that I'm trying to help them build whatever business they're currently in. I'm not trying to get them to jump ship or join yet another program that competes with their current program. And so that's one of the things that I've learned how to do is I know what those people's needs are, I know what their wants are, I know how to connect with them, and I've tried to do that through this capture page. I even, introduce them to me and Paul, and this is from the Las Vegas event in July where I got to meet Paul in person and spend time with him. I want them to know right away that I'm standing by to help them, just like I'm helping you right now. This is an advanced skill, but it's something that is taught inside the Academy in the List Mastery course. You don't have to do that right away. Until you learn that skill, you simply send people to your 3-Step Profit site. And then, like I mentioned, you begin going through the Instant Traffic Bootcamp course and taking daily consistent action to drive traffic to your 3-Step Profit site and start building your list. Now, one of the things that Paul also talks about inside the List Mastery course is what he calls a success series. And this is a little complicated, so bear with me. Maybe you need to watch this video 2 or 3 times, but when you build your 3-Step Profit site and you go to step 2 and you import the pre-written autoresponder letters, those letters are just designed to get people to plug back into the 3-Step Profit site and complete steps 1, 2, and 3. After that, they're on your list and you can send them whatever you want to. Now, Paul in the Academy, let me just pop in here to the List Mastery course. When you get to the List Mastery course and you start talking about part 2, he starts talking about a success series. And what that is you adding your own letters to your autoresponder with various offers. You might offer up value. You might offer up personal stories that help you connect with your readers. You might offer up, mindset topics, motivational topics. You'll sprinkle in letters about your primary MLM. You'll sprinkle in offers for tools and other courses that can help an online marketer. And in part 3 right here, Paul talks about specifically 2 companies called ClickBank and JVZoo. Let me kind of stop right here. Paul tells you how he's made millions of dollars with adding offers to his success series that come from JVZoo and ClickBank. And there's a lot of training in here, but let me just show you in whatever email that you're receiving from me right now, where that you have the link to this video, I'm also going to share with you my List Mastery testimonial of how I followed exactly what Paul teaches, how I found an offer on ClickBank. This just happened a few weeks ago for me. I actually was following someone else's success series. I subscribe to a lot of people who have autoresponders and I study them. I watch stuff that they send out and I see what they do. I see what they say. I see what products they're marketing, and I always ask myself, is this something I can duplicate? So last week, well, a couple weeks ago, it was mid-July, I had an offer come through my email, and I was attracted to the offer. I ended up buying the product because the sales video, was so compelling that it caused me to purchase the product. And I thought, well, I'm going to send this out to my list and see if any of them are compelled to buy it. And you can see right here that they were. These are actual sales of this one particular product, this one offer from ClickBank that I sent to my list through my success series, and I made money. So people often ask, well, how quick can I make money? Well, it all depends on how quickly you can get your system set up and how quickly you can get through the Instant Traffic Bootcamp and start sending traffic to your page and collecting names and email addresses. So if you're brand new, I want you to focus right here on these two courses. If you have a little extra money in your budget, let me go back here to the product vault, and you're the kind of person who really needs daily coaching, you're the kind of person who has trouble staying focused on income producing activities, or maybe you don't know what they are, you might want to consider the Dean's List 30-Day Challenge. Now, it is $100 per month. I would encourage you not to be so quick to do that. Get through these other courses first. This is like a university. When you go to college, you spend 4 years. You don't buy every class when you first get there. You buy them a little at a time. Same thing here. Now, and I'll get to the rest of that in a minute, regarding the money that you would spend and the money that you can earn just with the Academy. Let's pop back over to talking about the Success Series. So again, the List Mastery course teaches you about a Success Series, and this is your key to earning online for the long haul. Okay? Long after you've gone through every single course in the Academy, you will always have your Success Series, and you will always be adding letters to it. Years from now, there'll be people on your list that subscribed, years ago and have never responded to an offer, and then one day they do. I have a lady on my list that has been on my list for like 5 years, never did anything with me, and 2 years ago, after she was on my list for 5 years, she called me up one day and said, Sherry, I got that letter from you today, and it's the perfect timing for me, and I'm ready to get started. Now, if I'd have sent her, 5 years ago to a replicated website from my MLM company, and she decided that wasn't for her, she'd have been gone for good. I would have never seen her again. But because she was on my list, I had the chance to follow up with her over and over and over again through the years, and eventually she responded. Now, Paul in the List Mastery course gives you some ideas of things you can add to your Success Series. And my sponsor, Chase, has his own Success Series, and I've subscribed to his Success Series, so I can see what he sends out. And what I did was I subscribed to his list with my name. You can see here, with my name with a number 1 after it. These are the only emails I get with my name as Sherry1, so I know these are coming from his Success Series. So I study every letter he sends out. I also study the frequency. Notice, he's mailing every single day, if not every other day. And that's okay. Will there be people that get annoyed by that and unsubscribe? Yeah, probably. But you don't really want them on your list anyway. When people get on your list and they're serious and they understand what you're doing, or they begin to understand how you're trying to help them, they'll stay on your list. And if you send too much, they'll just delete it, or they'll save it like me and get back to it at another time. So Paul teaches you that. He teaches you don't be afraid to mail to your list. And I want, as your first homework assignment with me, I've set up just a simple little capture page. The link is in this email. I want you to study my success series and get ideas from me. So I want you to get a brand new Gmail account. Just go to gmail.com and, create a brand new email account that's just used for this, and don't use it for anything else. And check it, every day or every other day, whatever you want. Your inbox will be full of letters from my success series. Now, don't feel like you need to respond to every offer. Certainly, if there's offers that appeal to you, do so. But I want you mostly to do that so that you can study. So when you get on this page, if your name is John Doe, I want you to type in John-1 Doe as your name, and then put your email address and phone number in and sign up. And so you'll begin receiving emails from me from my success series that you can study. One of the ones that you're going to get is this, this one that has generated, what is it, almost $600 in the last couple weeks for me. I hadn't done ClickBank products in a long time, but when this one example came into my inbox, like I said, I bought it. I bought the product right away, and I've used the product, and I've got my daughter, who does some work for me, taking action on the product and the training, and she's beginning to bring in leads for me through her efforts because of what I learned in the product. And you can see that in the video that I'll send you. Okay, so I'll have you subscribe here. What else do I need to show you? The List Mastery course and the Instant Traffic Bootcamp, the price for that is $25 a month. You get both courses. The Dean's List product is $100 a month. And we have the Marketer's Vault, which is $19.95 a month. Now, this is optional. What this allows you to do is earn 100% commissions anytime you sell the above courses, the List Mastery course, the Instant Traffic Bootcamp, or the Dean's List, or the higher priced product, the Residual Advertising Blueprint, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But by being a member of the Marketer's Vault for $19.95 a month, you earn those commissions on the products that you own. If you don't own the product and you sponsor someone, let's just say you own the $25 course but not the $100 course, and you sponsor somebody who comes in and buys the $100 course and you don't own it, that commission passes up to your sponsor, me, because I do own the course. Same thing with the Residual Advertising Blueprint. It's $500 one time, and I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. But if you don't own the product and you sponsor someone who purchases it, you miss out on those commissions. No big deal. Don't feel pressured to do that unless you have that kind of budget. Most people don't. I'm going to encourage you to really focus on these first two products, and I'm going to just as an aside here, I'm going to do a little rant because I really am so tired of people program hopping. They hop from program to program to program, and that program teaches them, just send traffic to our replicated affiliate site and you'll make money. Nobody teaches this critical hammer skill of building a list. And you have to do this if you want any kind of success online, any long-term success online. Okay, so write me back and promise me that you're going to focus on these two courses until you start getting subscribers. I would say focus on it until you learn to get a subscriber a day. I get 5 to 10 subscribers every day now. I'm growing. I'm not happy with that. I'm still studying and learning and taking action, learning new skill, because I want 100 subscribers a day, and then I won't be happy with that. I'll want 1,000 a day, like Paul gets. So as I increase my skill, that will become possible for me. So promise me that you'll focus on these 2 courses. Okay, don't get distracted with another program or anything else till you master this. Now, the techniques that you learn in the Instant Traffic Bootcamp, they're pretty simple, but they require pretty much daily action, daily consistent action. What you learn in the Residual Advertising Blueprint is set it and forget it marketing. This is what I've learned from Paul that I'm just ever so grateful for, because no one ever taught me this stuff. Paul taught me how to take action one time, how to get specific keyword targeted content out there on the internet that stays out there forever and brings you leads every day, whether you touch it or do anything with it at all. So I would say this is your next level. Once you have some subscribers coming in and you've exhausted all the training and you're taking daily action and getting subscribers, this is your next step. This is where I'm at. I'm in the middle of this course right now, learning and taking action myself. And one day I'll be able to really focus in and hone in and show you exactly what I'm doing here. So stick with me, because I love to share what works. All right, so that's kind of an overview of the Academy, the products. Let me see what else I need to talk to you about. So keep in mind that the 3-step profit site is what you will lead with, so you want to make sure you get that set up first. And anytime you set up any kind of system that has an autoresponder and you end up with your own affiliate link, actually, let me go to step 3. When you end up with your own affiliate link like this, you're going to want to test it. So this same email address, sorry, I'm jumping around, the same email address that you create over here to subscribe to my success series, use that same email address and subscribe to your own system so that you receive your own letters, so that you can proofread them and make sure the links work and all that stuff. You want to pretend to be your own prospect so you can see what your readers are seeing. All right, I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm trying to think of all the questions that I've gotten in the last couple days to help everybody kind of get their brains wrapped around this. The purpose of this video is just to kind of show you what the next 6 months will look like. A lot of people have been asking me, well, how quickly can I make money? And honestly, that's a question I can't answer, because I don't know what your work ethic is. I don't know what your skill level is. Maybe you're not going to work as hard as me. Maybe you're going to work harder than me. Maybe you have more skills than me or less skills than me. So, when people ask me what I make, I don't tell them, because it skews their vision. I could be limiting them in some way by what I make. Maybe their vision is bigger than mine, or their skill is better than mine. Or I could be, scaring them away because they never even imagined in their mind that they could make, thousands of dollars per month doing something like this. But I know one thing to be true, and I hope that you'll watch my video back here in the Academy back office. Success equals skill times action. That's what this Academy is all about. It's helping you increase your skill and encouraging you to take action. When you do, your success is guaranteed. The only unknown factor here is the amount of time it will take. So Turn off all the noise for the next 30, 60, 90 days. Focus on this. Stop watching TV. Stop, you know, free up some time. We all have the same amount of time in the day. And there is no magic push the easy button and make money. I promise you it doesn't exist. And don't listen to anybody that tells you it's out there. It's not. Everything takes work. And, you know, one of my favorite quotes, you've probably seen it in my email signature. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. My friend, I promise you that's true. I promise you that everything I've told you tonight is true. I'm going to share my story about, how I made $600 in the last couple weeks with one simple little email. It took me 30 minutes to create the email, set everything up and send it out to my list. And I made $600 just like that. It was easy. And I can do that over and over and over again. Multiple action. And, if you've got a primary MLM business, great. Keep it. Don't jump to another one. Stay where you are. Learn these basic skills, the List Mastery course, the Instant Traffic Bootcamp. Begin to, maybe formulate in your mind some letters that you could send to your list to introduce them to your MLM opportunity. You'll see mine. I hardly ever tell people what it is. You'll get introduced to it in my success series. And, it doesn't mean you have to join me, but you can study how I introduce people to my opportunity and apply that to your opportunity. We don't all have to join the same thing. I mean, I am so connected with people on the internet. I get so many people prospecting me on a daily basis that, I can't join everything. I just can't. I have to stay focused. I'm focused here to help and support you, and I owe that to you. But you can study what I do, and we can partner together. You can learn from me, and I can learn from you. Which brings up another point. I want to remind you of our two webinar websites. ComeJoinUsLive.com. This is Chase Swift's webinar room. Chase is my sponsor, and he totally helps everybody in the academy. You can come to his site, ComeJoinUsLive.com. You can plug into his webinars. You can get the schedule here. You can plug into the recorded webinars. And he's got a lot of training videos that you can watch here on this YouTube training site. If you're brand new to using your computer, there's computer basics. He and I are both in Empower Network. We use their blog. It's an incredible blog. He teaches you stuff about Facebook, about Google Hangouts. He and I, put together training videos on how to use GetResponse, our autoresponder, pay-per-click marketing, all this stuff. And so all this stuff is here for you. That's Chase's site, ComeJoinUsLive.com. Mine is JoinSherryLive.info. This is my site. And again, I have, my live webinar, switching it to Wednesday evenings. And I have my recordings here, so you can check that out. I've got lots of stuff on here. Just kind of browse around and see what you can find. But I promise you won't be forced to leave from lack of support. And I will tell you that is one of the huge secrets to my success, is that I go the distance with my people and I help them and support them. Now, I can't do everything for them. And, if I begin to get a lot of questions from people where I just know they're not going through the training, they're kind of wanting me to babysit them, I can't do that. I have my own marketing to do. But there is so much support and help and recorded training available to you. There's, it's there. So I hope that you'll plug in. Again, I want to reiterate for you to focus. I guarantee you that once you learn how to build a list and how to master your list with your success series, you're on your way to the success that you've been dreaming about. But unless you focus on these two things, um, you know, good luck to you. God bless you, because you're going to need it. It's going to have to come by blessing. It doesn't come on a silver platter, and you know, you got to do this. You got to focus. So I hope that helps you see sort of, a 6 month overview of, what your time is going to look like over the next 6 months, how you're going to spend your time. So what are you waiting for? Get started. You guys take care, and let me know how I can help you take your next step. Bye for now. This is Sherry Kirkland. Hey, this is Sherry again with one more thing I forgot to mention to you. Once you become an affiliate with the Academy, meaning that you purchase the Marketer's Vault for $19.95 a month, you'll have access to this button right here, and your affiliate links will be right here under the second topic. And your affiliate link will look like this. I'm also going to put this on the same page. And one thing I want to tell you is that the Academy system is heavily cookied. And what that means is that if, in the last 6 months to a year, you opened up an email or, clicked on somebody's Academy of Online Success link, a cookie was set in your browser which forever ties you to that person. If you want to be on my team in the Academy, where you receive my personal attention, and you haven't joined the Academy yet, I want to encourage you to clear your browser cookies first, and then use the link that's right here on this page to join the Academy. Clearing cookies is different depending on what browser you use. If you use Firefox, you just go to Tools, Options, Privacy, and then clear your recent history or remove individual cookies. And so if you went here, you could just type in, Academy of Online Success. You'll see all these cookies listed here, and you would just click Remove All Cookies. That enables you to join with whoever you want to. It clears that earlier connection that was set. I've had people that I've invested a lot of time in, and they end up joining the Academy, and they end up joining under some random person that, doesn't want to support them, won't return their phone calls, and that's just not fair. When you spend money at the Academy, you deserve to be supported, and by the same token, the person who's supporting you deserves to get paid. That money shouldn't go to some random person who's not involved and not being helpful. So be sure that when you get ready to join the Academy, either through the 3-Step Profit site or from the link on this page, be sure that you clear your cookies. And if you don't know how, please ask. I'll be happy to show you with any browser that you use how to do that. So I'm going to put this link on this blog post so that you can see it. All right, that's it for now. And you're going to want to make sure that if you're working with people, that you encourage them to do the same thing, so that the people that you're working with end up on your team. It works better that way. If I have, I help everybody, but if I have people, I lose track of people when they're not listed in my database. If they're not listed in here as a member, I lose track of them, and I tend to not follow up very well with them. They just kind of slip through the cracks, and I don't want that to happen to any of you. All right, that's it for now.